So what we did here, I took the belt off. I took this off with there's one nut here, okay? And I took that bottom gear off. Okay, this is what is that, 13. So I took this off with the 13, but first I took the belt off. I just winded it off. I took this nut off, and then I pulled the gear. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take this off so we can replace all those parts. Okay, so let's see. So it's just a plain old Phillips here, and this is magnetic, and it is one heck of a tough thing because it runs all over the place. There you go. So we're gonna see this. It's stuck in there, so we're gonna have to take the actuator off. So we're gonna do that like so, and don't lose any screws. The other screw is stuck in there, and I don't have the light, so where is that thing? Oh, there it is. Let's see. Oh, again, this is too magnetic. I can't even get that thing in there. Golly. So we're just going to slip that off in order to be able to take that little cam off. Okay, so we're just going to slip it off. Let's see. Just about there. Are we off? Yep, we are off. And don't lose screws like that. Okay. Don't lose the screws. So we took those two screws off. Now we can take this. Make note of, you know what? I probably should mark this. I'm going to go ahead and get a little pen there. I'm going to just go ahead and, I don't even, there's a hole there. Anyway, I'm going to put a little mark there. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. So we're going like this. Okay. Like that. And let's inspect these and see how we look here. Look pretty good. That looks pretty good. Now, let's take the new one just exactly like we had it. Like so. And this guy here has to go there. And we don't need that in there. Oops. Okay. And this guy here is pointed over here. Is that correct? Let's see. Pointed in this direction. Are we okay here? Click it in there, like so. Okay. Then, okay, like so. See? There. And we take some grease, and we're gonna grease her up. Not too much, but gotta have some grease in there. A little bit of grease. Like so. That's as tight as I can get it with my hands. And make sure that this guy's in the right place here. There you go. Like so. And we go back and stick this guy back over here. Clean my hands and then put the belt back on, like so. Just run it through there. Make sure it's nice and centered, you know, like that. We put our cover back on. So, I should have gotten the magnetic one. Okay, where's the other? Looks like I got it. Okay. That's good enough. And that's good enough. And looks like we're done. Now what I did is I got it into read mode using this, okay? And then from this I did an R3, right, 3 times, and then you get that which is no light, then dash. Then I hit start and everything cleared. Then I hit start and I put it in lock mode. Then I did a C1, counter 1, which turns it into agitate, and I hit start, and now it works. Okay? So apparently the clutch was stuck, and it's working now. So we're going to turn it off. Okay, now we're going to do a couple more tests. If I do another one, which is another counter, that turns it into the high-speed agitate, which is X, oh wait a minute. Yeah, it turns it into the low-speed agitate. That was high-speed agitate, so let's try it. Okay, so that's working. All right. So now we're going to do one more into the high spin, which is X dash X dash dash dash. No, that's something else. That must be, oh, I'm sorry. That's a high spin over here at the bottom. Okay, let's see what that does. See if it's thinking, see if it's going to do it. I don't know. It would just hum when I was doing anything, even the tests, and just replacing the cam. And check that out. It's working. High spin. Okay, so we're going to turn that off, wait for it to stop. And now we're going to go into the second test. So this thing, obviously, it had a hum, and apparently the clutch got jammed, and it couldn't do anything. So you'd get a motor hum. So that's good. Plain old simple clutch. Now it could have been the capacitor, it could have been the motor, it could have been the actuator that was doing this. In most cases, when it hums, it's a motor or the capacitor. But in this case, it was just a jammed clutch. Now let's go to the next test, which is a low spin. So we're going to do one more time, and we get the X minus X, X minus minus. And let's go into low spin. And it takes a bit here. So, you know, that's what happens. That clutch was not a genuine Whirlpool clutch. And I got it because I needed it badly, quickly. So I got the one that was nearest, but it's not the genuine. So that goes to show you. It only worked well for a month and then got jammed. So go for the genuine parts. And you know, I always buy the genuine parts. It's always the best thing to do, because you don't know what you're going to get otherwise. Especially now with all the Chinese, variety that's out there. Okay, that's working fine. Jeez. Well, I guess we're done. So now we're going to go to the right, and we're going to go to the lock position and hit the start button to clear everything out of manual mode, and then go to normal mode. But before that, I think I'm going to do the diagnostic, which it does a recalibration of everything. So go through the diagnostics. In fact, when you change parts, you need to go to the diagnostic for the machine, and let me see, is it left or right? Let's see. I guess it is right. Okay, so now, so you go to the right, and you just go like so, and that turns off the manual. Well, that goes to show you, don't buy cheap Chinese parts, okay? Because you'll end up in a jam, like me. Actually, I had to only touch it once. Well, that's fantastic. So what do I do with all the parts that I ordered? I guess I'll keep them just in case one breaks. Okay, so we're gonna do the clear codes here, and what we need to do is we need to go like so, and then one more time, and then 1, 2, 3, 1 left, 1 right, and we're there. Okay, the first code is no codes. Okay, so that's an F0. All right, we're not locked. We don't count that. So it's an F0, and then once an F0, you do a start for a couple of seconds, and I mean, I didn't need to do that, but if you had codes, then that there has done a clear of all the codes. So we're good to go. So now that we've done all the tests, individual manual tests, we're going to recollaborate this thing. So the way you do that is you go into test mode, which is, again, you go 1 full turn to the counterclockwise, 1, 2, 3, 1 left and 1 right. Okay, now that we're in read mode, we're going to go into the recollaboration or diagnostic mode. So we're going to go right until only the rinse is set. So XX-XXX. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It ends up at rinse. And then you go into start and let it do its thing, and it's going to shut down when it's done. It's going to think about it. It's thinking about it, going through the process. Again, all we did is just switch out the clutch that apparently that Chinese or whatever it was only lasted a month and locked up. Okay, so it's going to take a while. It's going to take actually going through the whole entire process. So it'll be a while. There it goes. Starts doing stuff. And okay, another test or whatever the heck it's doing. But anyway, all you need to do now is just let it do whatever it's going to do. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away, but I'm going to leave this camera on. I'm going to put the stand on. Oh, do your stuff, and do your stuff. And I'm just going to leave it here, and we'll speed up the video. Just leave it on its own. Hopefully it's going in the right direction now. I hope so.